Okay, so...
Oh yeah, I remember you were making like a reverse Tetris not Tetris, reverse tic-tac-toe last time, which was really fascinating to play.
Yep. Neat. So yeah, as Taro mentioned, this is Jamie Stevenson, aka Dream Logician, and Taro himself.
Yep, I'm Omiya Games. You'll find me at omiyagames.com.
And we're playing Waffle Warrior by Super Hamster. You are a character running away from hungry fat people. Why? They want waffles. Click to throw waffles at them before they get to you, so they will be satisfied.
How?
Use WASD or arrow keys to move around. Alright.
There's a Dropbox link. I guess Waffle Warrior.jar, we're gonna go with a jar file. We don't need that. We should be able to just click on download and it'll... Oh, no thanks.
Whoa.
Anthony will be our backseat commenter as well.
It's like my entire life.
And you should be able to just double click on that.
Life coach that I never asked. Thought I was doing all right on my own. It turns out I was doing everything wrong.
Alright, so let's see if I can get this trick working. Control right again. Alright, I lied. Dear goodness.
Oh. Something's changing.
Yeah. Let's properties, select Java. Alright. Let's go back again. That's not doing it.
It just doesn't like the full screen for this
Yeah,
game
it doesn't
for some
look
reason.
like it. Sorry about that, guys. Alright. Alright, well, sorry about that. We're gonna have to go with this method. Apologies.
Anthony's going to be so disappointed in us.
In regards to your question, Super Hamster, I think that last time when I was making that game, it was called the Sentient Cube. And that's what I remember it from. I was going through all the comment sections to make sure that I was playing through it. Cool. Oh, no sound. Oh, wait, there is sound.
Alright, I gotta throw some waffles somehow. I don't remember it saying anything about how I throw waffles.
And it's not space, right?
There's waffle up there.
Yeah, there's a waffle. I never would have noticed that.
It added to your waffles in the top left screen.
Oh, yes.
Yo, you killed a bunch of things without...
Boom!
Goes a dynamite!
Alright. It's a video game. Okay, you use your mouse apparently to throw waffles. So that'd be a good thing to know. If that was in the description, then I missed it. That's good to know about.
How's the controls feel like?
It's fine. It's very straightforward.
I'm sorry.
This game's like Dark Souls. This level is just spawning on top, right on top of me. Just gonna start spamming waffles.
Spam.
You don't spam
Put
waffles.
spam on waffles.
I do whatever I want, regardless of your sage advice. And look at me today. It's gotten me this far.
You got so... Wait, can you actually hold down? Oh, you can. That's so weird.
It is weird. And the waffles stick around.
Just like Zelda.
Sticking together is what good waffles do.
As long as they didn't eat them. Oh, look at that, they pick them up. You can just leave them on the ground and they'll pick them up. You don't
Yeah.
have to jump towards them.
Yeah. I'm about to stop playing this game and just let my life coach take over. Game itself is fine, but sometimes the company you're with affects how enjoyable a game is, even when it's not multiplayer. You gotta just surround yourself with good people.
I'm trying to be a good citizen.
You're fine, Tom.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're fine.
I'm not seeing an end objective to this. Is this just like an arena where you try to kill as many things as possible?
Whoa, get out of there. Don't stay there.
I'm actually in agreement.
You should be under a platform.
Okay.
Because then they can't drop on you. Look at that. You would have been done. Oh, you're just trapping yourself in there.
You're gonna need to get more waffles too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, MLG!
Right.
What are you doing?
Oh! Yeah, it seems like this seems to be just a arena. Trying to see how many kills you can get instead of getting to an end goal.
Yeah, it's a cool video game with waffles. I'm gonna go back and play it by myself later before I rate it. So I can get the intended experience. La la la. Look at those waffle skills. Unbelievable.
Why do you keep doing that?
I'm testing out a couple of things.
What happens when you hold down the mouse button?
Then you fire a continuous stream of waffles.
Oh, because I thought like your arms really stretch really far, so I'm like, can you actually slap waffles onto your enemies?
Yeah, like hold it over their head and then drop it. Nah, your arm doesn't stretch out to the mouse pointer.
I see. I'm just trying to understand what like mechanically is going on. There's a certain, I don't know why, I'm kind of enjoying your graphics as it is. It's just so, there's something about it that's really endearing.
It is. It's a very interesting contrast to be playing such an endearing game in the company of Anthony. He's probably the least endearing person I've ever met in my life.
You're crankier than usual.
You think?
Oh, look at that.
Those waffles are like Spider-Man.
Doing the things a waffle can.
I like how they still have collision when they're eating. They can't kill you, but they can block you in.
Programmer art is the best. I agree, Super Hamster.
Yeah, programmer art. Every game I've ever made, it's all programmer art. Your programmer art has much more personality than mine. I like it.
I don't think so. I think you both have personality.
Oh, thanks, Taro. That's swell of you to say.
I mean, all my game is also programmer art anyways.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to find kind of ways to trick the AI a little bit, but so far it's not going so great. This seemed to be an area that they were having a hard time getting to, so it was working out well.
Careful.
Before.
In case you're curious, yes, Jamie has worked professionally as an AI programmer, so this totally falls under his field.
I particularly enjoyed, when Anthony was giving me a hard time about what I was doing. What I was trying to do was stand directly underneath the waffle and see if they were going straight towards me when they dropped down or if they would navigate around the waffle. And sure enough, they navigated around it. I don't know if that was just kind of by happenstance or if that was intentionally programmed in, but it's pretty cool. Made these tubs of goo seem pretty smart.
It's always the small touches.
Yeah. I'm enjoying this. Just watching it. I like the angry look on all their faces as they're all. I actually relate to all these guys right now. Part of the reason I'm so cranky might be that I'm very hungry.
They're hangry.
I'm hangry too. Yeah. Part of my my rage towards Anthony right now is just being hangry. But not all of it. Some of it is well deserved. Drop a few, just drop some waffles.
I like how you're trying to drop them and it's not working.
Just picking them up again.
Yeah. Oh, that was a close one.
Ooh. Still not totally safe here. Oh. Alright.
Well, yeah,
Cool.
we got it.
We got it.
The idea.
You got it. It is cute. I agree. It's very cute. So that was Waffle Warrior by Super Hamster. As you can see right here. Another cute programmer art. I like that. Cool. So let's rate it.
Yeah, sounds good.
Innovation. Even when I'm not in a completely surly mood like I am now, and when I've eaten recently and I'm in high spirits, I tend to be stingy with my innovation scores. So, woe to anyone who has me play their game. I didn't find this to be especially innovative as far as the weapon. Again, it's kind of just a basic projectile that it could be a bullet, but instead it's a waffle, and that's neat. But played a lot of games so far in this Ludum Dare that did that kind of substitution. Just a thing that still behaves like a normal weapon, but it's a different sprite of something else, and that doesn't really earn high marks for me for innovation. Yeah, fun. It was pretty good fun. I liked it. It was nice, simple, straightforward.
I'm surprised
Game.
at that.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't know it from my mood at the moment.
So you'd probably give mood a low rating.
Yeah, I'd give mood a low rating if I were Anthony.
Because you had a bad mood while you were playing.
If I interpreted mood the way Anthony does, then I would give mood a low rating. But I interpret mood as like the overall atmosphere of the game and the kind of the mood of the game itself rather than my own mood, because I think that's a dumb way to do it, the way Anthony does it. Just really, really silly. So
Now I think I know why you two are friends.
yeah, we're the best of friends, by the way, Anthony. I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea. It's just, sometimes with your best friend, you just get sick of looking at them sometimes, and this is just one of those times.
You're letting go sometimes.
Anyway, the theme.
I say that's high mark.
No.
Why?
So, okay. Like, we had this discussion a little bit last Ludum Dare when we were rating games, and the theme was entire game on one screen, as any of you know who participated in it. And when we started playing games, we were just giving 5 stars to anything that was on one screen. It was like, okay, it fulfilled the requirement, 5 stars. But that's not the way that I like to do this category. Like, I like to do it as, like, did they, like, create a game that's a really interesting spin on the theme? Like, did they do something interesting with the theme?
Fair enough.
And so it's kind of tied in with innovation for me in some ways. Like, did they find like a novel mechanic or something else that kind of tied in? And again, to me, like waffles, throwing waffles at fat people, it's not that different from like shooting a gun at a zombie. mechanically. The main difference, that they stop and actually eat the waffle for a little bit and become like collision obstacles that block your path was kind of cool. So that amounted to some difference in gameplay, which I liked. But other than that, I just don't. I mean, it wasn't like a use of the theme that really floored me in any way. So, graphics is where I'm like much easier rater than some people, probably because I'm terrible at creating art myself. So, just about anything that looks like anything I appreciate. And this was super cute to me. Like, I mean, it's not, you're probably not gonna give a talk about this at like SIGGRAPH or anything, but that's okay, right? It's a super cute game, and it definitely fit with the tone. So you know what? 5 stars. How about that?
Whoa!
That's right. Go ahead and question it. I dare you.
I don't.
The audio was very simplistic, which again, not a terrible thing, but I don't think there were even any like chewing noises or angry grunts from the hungry people or anything.
I'm kind of happy there aren't any angry.
If when they were dropping down on me from out of nowhere super quick, they were making a little noise like "bah!" or whatever hungry people do.
They say, I'm hungry.
Ow! Something like that. Then that would have been something. That would have been,
Never seen that before.
Well, as you can tell, I'm not inclined to care what anybody else thinks. So 5 stars it is for me for graphics. But yeah, audio, I think it probably could have taken the audio a bit further. So we'll go with 2. Humor, it was a funny game. It was cute. Yeah, it wasn't like trying too hard to be like overly wacky with the premises.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that.
I do appreciate that for the most part. The aesthetics is just that. It's just aesthetics, and it didn't seem to detract us from the main gameplay.
Yeah.
There are occasionally a few games, one I can think of right now, but I won't name, where that has actually happened to us. But this was not one of those, so
Yeah.
it made out to be a pleasant experience.
Yeah. It was a funny, good time for all. IGN.com. So, mood. So my own mood was terrible while playing it, but that's not applicable. So, the actual mood of the game I thought was great. I was frightened that a person was going to drop down on me. I was hungry. I went through just a whirlwind of emotions while playing it. But yeah, the overall mood that the game created and the atmosphere was very waffly and good. So good job creating a nice atmosphere for your game. Overall, it was a good, fun time. I liked it probably about middle of the road or slightly higher of the games I played. So I will give it 3 stars. Thank you very much to Super Hamster, and to my life coach Anthony, and to my good buddy Taro for this experience, which I will treasure forever. And now, on to the next game.
I am going to mention, I do remember the first time I played your game, Super Hamster, and I feel like seeing this, you've come a very long way. When I say that, I distinctly remember that I think it was literally when I was live streaming the anti-tic-tac-toe all the way back in my apartment at Maryland. You sounded fairly depressed about it. Like, you're like it seems like you played other games and you're like, oh, everybody is better than I am. This is a very clear sign to me that you're improving. You're going through now much more complex things. You jump from tic-tac-toe to a tactical shooter platformer, which is a pretty big jump for me, and I think it was a pretty big jump for you. So keep it up. I think that you are progressing really well, and I expect a lot of great things from you. So yeah, keep at it. This was really cool to play and really cool to see someone improve as they go along, participating in the next consecutive Ludum Dare. So good job.
Awesome. All right. Shall we swap out for the next one?
Yeah, sure.
Do I get to be backseat